Welcome to ToYou Media. My name is Malik To You. As we always know, this is the second episode on Aya Talk to the Stars. I think we dropped our first episode with Aya Rocky, Aya Boy, a musician, and today we are one of the fantastic and uprising Aya young people, young boy in the region here. So let's get to it and know him as we always do here at ToYou Media. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are going to have a very fruitful conversation about it. If you're someone who loves football, somebody who want to play for an academy, someone who want to play for a team in Ghana, and hopefully to get opportunities to move to outside the country, this conversation is for you. At least you get to know certain things. Yeah, this is also going to help you some tips. Yeah, baby, you won't get to see it anywhere. We're going to give it to here for free to get to know what actually goes into football and player scouting and those things. To be on the safer side or know what you are doing as a boy and somebody who play football. To know what you want and what you are doing to get opportunity, know how to make use of it and then achieve your full potential as a footballer. So, bro, welcome to my studios.
Thank you, sir.
What is happening?
Oh, everything cool.
That's fine.
Life is cool.
So, those who don't know you, what be your name?
My name is Alpeidious. But my team, they used to call me as Ghanaian's favorite Kudus. But
wow. So, you get a team called Kudus.
I have a team name which is Kudus, which I'm not also a Muslim, but I've taken it as a I'm a Christian, by the way. But in football terms, I'm a Muslim.
Yes. that is amazing, I think. So how's your football career?
For football career, everything is moving on with us. But we are adding football to education, so we are only trying to make things like moving at the other hand side. But the other hand side is also moving towards.
So basically, you are doing two things: education on it. Which level are you in school? Level 2 at the university.
Yes, we're completing maybe in 4 years time. To do 4 years, but I'm currently in level 2.
Wow, so you're halfway, 50% through. So when it comes to the footballing career so far so good, how do you discover that you are going to be you have the career in you? You can be a footballer. At what time do you see that?
Oh, for footballer, being footballer, it's like something like it's good. Like you don't like feel like, oh, I can be a footballer until you like make up your mind that, oh, I want to be a footballer. Footballer is not being by like mindset. I'm a footballer. You just go, maybe you go and just play ball and go out. No, not about that football.
Right.
Football is about something you have to put it your mind and your soul. Like you just, I'm ready for it. You have to fight for it. You don't sit and just say, let me go and do and go 1-2, 1-2. You are going home. You are saying football. No, that's not about football. Football is about discipline, how hard work, combination of everything. Just respect everything. You have to like respect everybody. They are just treating you in a way that you are like in a form of a build-up. So you don't do like, oh, maybe you are doing something, someone will say that you're not playing well, you just like you are annoyed, then you give up. No, that's not about football. Football is something like it's discipline. You take your view from what other people, but you don't take all things from them, but you also what learn from them. Because they have the view. As you are playing football, they will see you. How's your movement? They will like give you some knowledge on how you move, how to get like your opponent to make the opponent like feel uncomfortable, and you gain your confidence to get a win. That's how.
Wow. So on a deeper level, it's not for someone we say just go and play football and go home. But it's actually Mr. So currently, what team do you play for?
Oh, currently, as I'm also schooling in Kintampo, I think I'm playing for Kintampo, King Faisal.
King Faisal.
Yeah, that's the team there, King Faisal.
Wow. So
Young Apostles branch.
So what this do you play? Like the levels, no? Which one do you play?
Oh, we have for currently I was playing under 17 and 15. Then this year I think I've graduated to the senior team. And
wow, you got a promotion to the senior team, right?
Yeah,
wow, then congratulations for you for the promotion. So as school student, and a footballer, professional footballer, because if you are playing for a team like Kintampo or King Faisal, King Faisal is a team that I've heard of. I know King Faisal in the Premier League. You are still in the Premier League?
Yeah, no, they are in Access the Bank Division 2.
Division 2. So
we are playing for that they should come to work.
So as you enter right now with promotion, there's hope for you to be promoted to division, to the first division, and then
so as you are in King Faisal and Kintampo, if you are good, I think you have the advantage of moving to Access like Division 1, the coaches what King Faisal itself, or you have another advantage of moving to what Young Apostles. So they have learn with the King Faisal FC at Kintampo.
Wow.
So there's 2 opportunities for you, and there are also some scouting that do come if you are good, and the transfer market between you and the scout people that came, and if it is possible, you can also have another chance to move on because that's football life.
Yeah, we know. Footballing is like a business on its own. As you see musicians, most of the times I talk to musicians, like, music in comparison, a lot of people have the management, the team, football, so the same thing, or the scouting and those things. So far, so good in your football career as a startup. You have all those people, you have people who manage you, you are first when it comes to negotiation with, moving from one team to another, your welfare and those things. And you have a team around you who look into those things for you as a
For now, when I was my first time when I stepped into Kintampo, I don't think like take football to be something serious for me. Was I only went there for education purpose.
yeah.
I only go there for some training just to make myself I become fit and healthy. Until I still know that I have to dive into football because they have seen a lot in me and the coach was trying to pull me into it. I was saying that no, I'm a student. I cannot combine education with football.
Footballing, yeah.
But getting to a point, me myself, I realized that yes, I have to dive into football because there is something like unique that I can do and I can help the team. And the coach have seen that and they are happy with that. So if they're ready to support me, I have to work so keep on moving. I have to train hard and turn that into. But for now, you have any management?
Structure
No,
management.
you're just playing for the team.
So in other football this terms on football or football play, which position do you play?
Or for football, I started football as a small boy back at Alpeidious region, and
Wow.
I started playing attacking midfielder, which I started football. I was playing attacking midfielder back at the primary school. When I went to JHS, they turned me into a right wing, which I was also good there. But for currently, I've turned into a center forward
Wow.
because of what they have the pace to move and the strength. You have the stamina to press the opponent to take
Score
ball.
goals.
Score goals, simple chips in there. You do have to do that one. You have to have the confidence in yourself that yes, I can
Charlie, the
score.
football you can score. So you scoring goals.
For goals, we do score goals, a lot of goals.
So as a number 9, you did part of the team that the scoreboard, no? Or you go check right now King Faisal against the teams that you play with. You did part of the scoreboard.
Yes, I can just say that. Oh, for now,
So far,
so far so good. I think I don't play league matches like that because of the education purpose. Sometimes I go to class lectures. But most of the matches, if I don't get the goal, but God willing, I'll get an
assist.
And I've been doing that too.
That
Because
is a
if I
quality of
press, I'm like, I'll drag back. I don't play like a nine that I will stand in center forward. I will wait for football to come, like ball to come to me. I'll go, no, I move like a King Tiger. I have to drop, pick the ball and send it. So that we all score as a team.
Wow.
We don't stand and wait for the football.
Wow, so that is amazing. That's really amazing. That's amazing. So if you are listening and you actually want someone to invest into you have the money, you are looking into Ghana, no, we are going to bring you some of these conversations and more. Maybe you don't know, like we have people who are actually building for manager who have the confidence to be like players, no, like some of us who are building to be content creators in those things. We have a lot of people who are also building one way or the other to be footballers in those things. Maybe the scouting may not be able to pick all of them, but the rest of ToYou Media is going to also fish them out, no, and you can get them in touch. So if somebody want to contact you now as a footballer, get to pick you out, and so is there any restriction and limitation because of your education distance?
Yeah, I can say that there's a lot of restriction because I had a lot of opportunities. I can say I have like 3 or 4 opportunities. I had a chance to move to different teams, but I cannot move due to my education problems. So I have to also finish education before I can move out of that town. Because I cannot stop the school while I'm into football because I have already like a 50% of the school. So I have to finish with that one. If not, we have a lot of opportunities, but we cannot move on. I play with people. I was starting 11 while they were on bench. And now they have left and I'm still there. And I'm still waiting for my time. I know that my time already
It's going to come. It's going to. Life is patient.
Education.
So on the basis of it, as a small what do you call it, a player now growing up, grooming you, do they pay you on a monthly basis? You're as a player, you're playing for King Faisal, so they pay you. Do you have that?
This is something like you have to provide for yourself because you are still developing the talent. You are not a professional. You are still developing and you are yet to become professional. So in all you have to work. You don't have any pay. You just have to obey what you do for it, like hard work. The only thing they can do for you maybe after winning a trophy, they just get you a party, you have fun, that's all. You are back. There's no pay in this one.
All right.
But we're praying for hoping that maybe.
So right now they don't pay you. I want to also know the fact of you as a team. Do you get the necessary equipment? We know football involves a lot, socks, boots, and those things. Jerseys. Is the team that provide those things when it comes to your fitness aspect, the cones and the those that you use? Does the team is able to provide those things for you to work with around without even they paying you? You have the fertile ground for training and those things.
For training ground, I think everything is there for you to train with. I can say everything is there, but as a player, you have to also prepare yourself as a player. You don't wait for a team to provide someone or something. Like you need like maybe let's say you need a guide. You have to have a guide that for the like for your legs. you can get some from the team, but that one is weak. You may end up that getting injured. So you yourself, you have to prepare yourself before you get into a team, because Ghana football association system is in a way that's
Somehow.
like you have to provide for yourself as a player. You don't wait for them. If you wait for them, like it will be late for you. So you have to also get something. But for training, everything you have everything set up for training. You
I
can
get it. I get someone who is a referee. I'm still a referee though. Yeah. So I'm a referee. We're supposed to provide certain things like the basic things, the uniforms and those things for us. But most of the time, the government they delay. So if you win now, we buy some and you used to appreciate your matches. Yeah. So I get that point as well. So how is education moving? Education
Oh, for
aspect.
education in school, combine education with football, that's something difficult. A lot of people think like it's easy. When I said this, it's not easy. Sometimes you have to be in class, then you will not go to training, but weekends there is a football match, and you need to be in at the starting level. So in this, you have to do that. Maybe on Monday you no go to training, Tuesday you go, on Wednesday you cannot go, Thursday you go. So you have to train in a way that the last day the coach will see you and say that yeah, this guy is actually ready to start.
You
So
have to put in
combining them, you have to do extra like training. Like you have everything extra. You have to just like education like this, you have to learn like ahead of them. Because if you are not able to go to lectures, you have to learn ahead of them. Because you will go into park. Then the next day you can go to park early dawn, because you know that in the evening you will not be able to go to park to cover what they are doing. So that the coach will see that, oh, this guy is serious, you are part of the certain level. If not, I think the team I'm playing for, if you don't go to training for maybe some 2 days, I think you have lost a certain level.
wow. You'll
So
be on the bench.
you'll be on the bench for long.
Oh, wow, that is amazing. So in general, or looking at your players, the people you play around, the teams that you went into, and as a person who's actually in that field, do you think there's a future for the players, for you, for other colleagues in the footballing this thing that you have grown up? Do you think that the teams how we have been trying your training and our matches that we're playing with one way or the other, or at a point in life we're going to get them to be like in the Blaster, to be play for like Madrid or other. Do you think that there's that future,
Oh, for
that
that,
possibility?
I've seen a lot of that, because I have a coach that have future for everyone. Like when you just enter the team, when my coach sees you, he knows but how to develop you to turn you into a player. So I think a lot of guys are getting opportunities,
Opportunities, yeah.
especially those that are in ACHS and GHS. Those that completed ACHS like just recently, they are having the lucky ahead, because for them their way is very simple. After completing school, that's all, they'll take you and they'll send you to different clubs. Yes, they'll buy you, that's all. It's not this one that's not involved, because the team have a card. So when they are buying you, they involve the team manager, then your family, then they'll compensate on how much they're going to, and based on your accommodation and all that, you work that with your family. That's how it is. But
Wow,
on seeing how my team is, I think it's one of the best teams that develop talent in Kintampo. I can say that.
wow, that's
Because a
amazing.
lot of players have been like that's the academy, all of them are from. I can say that. So
Well,
a lot of them, I can see that. I can say that
they're moving.
they are moving forward.
Everything's on point.
Everything on point. A
So
lot of
yeah, if you're a player, you wanted the team to play for you. Charlie, what Kintampo FC, so King Faisal, right? Should be also a dream for you, because Charlie, the testimony from their place, is very good. And I can see your coach too. We're very tactical on
oh,
how you talk about coach.
coach is
Yeah. So shout out
very
to you,
disciplined.
coach.
Very disciplined.
Shout out to you, coach. Discipline
Very
man.
disciplined. I will give him a title.
You call him a
He's
tender.
very disciplined.
He's very
Very
disciplined.
disciplined, because you can't misbehave in the ground. I think if you misbehave, you'll be on the bench. That's the only thing.
Wow.
You'll be on the bench for long. But you
So
respect him.
wow. So currently, what the kind of people that you look up to in the footballing world? Somebody who is like a content creator, and I may look up to somebody like Coach Sheldon, Headless YouTuber, Coach Mickey. These are the people that we look up to try to create content like them. Might have them do too. As a footballer, who are your mentors?
Always like a footballer. I like the football they play. Some as a striker, I can say that if you want to be a striker, you have to like look on how you play and compare with the striker you want to. I cannot say that I want to be like Haaland, because for Haaland, he will stand there and they'll give it to him and he can score. But me like this, I cannot stand for one place, because I'm a type that I move around. So
You hands.
I prefer that I hand for the ball, get the ball, then I can score. And I can say that I'm looking to like a player like Harry Kane, maybe Hendrick, because he's having the physicality. He runs
Physicality
around.
too.
You don't stand and wait for football to come to him, 10 and score. No. That I cannot do that. If I would do that, then I think I cannot get the ball. That system does not suit me. I only have to move like Harry Kane, and I prefer him how he style of plays. I love that one. I think that would be the best.
How do you move like Hurricane or every type? Do you have a club that you support? Boys there you have.
Oh, for club, when you come to Premier League, I think I support Manchester
And
City.
you're throwing shade on Erling Haaland.
No, because for Erling Haaland, I like his style of play, but I cannot play
Like
the way he's
you don't
playing
play like that.
because that's how I was trained to play. It depends on how you were trained at the beginning of when you are starting your football career. I was trained not to stand and wait for football, but to move around. You have to hunt for the ball, have to fight for the ball, press and take the ball. For him, he can stand in the balls. After taking it, one touch he can score. But
That's
for
that.
me, I have
That's
to
that
move with the
ability.
ball. Maybe I will dribble 3 or 4, then I'll get to my winger, then he will bring it to me. Then I'll do the finishing for that one.
They finish.
That's type of football we play. For
Play.
Haaland, I'm supporting My City, but for the striking side,
Mhm.
I like Mangu's style of strike because he also moves
Moves
around.
around, yes,
For
sure.
Haaland, I cannot
Some
come like say that let me try Haaland style. No, that one. I cannot do that.
Okay, so let's talk about you as a player. What team do you have in mind? Do you dream team that in the next 4 5 years to come, no, I'll be in the academy of this team, and the next 10 years to come, I'll play for this team. So what?
For my decision, I've been thinking, God willing, just say like maybe in the next 2 years, I'll be in maybe right to dream. That's where a real Ghanaian was.
Where?
That's it. Right to dream academy and Accra. I
Wow.
know that that's where most young Ghanaians footballers that's their
Honestly.
intention. Because after getting right to dream, I think that that's one of the best academy that can train you to become a professional footballer. After that, I know that I have the chance to because if you enter Europe, because you have to go to England. That's where football is. Football is in England because La Liga they're playing football in Spain, but I think for my style of play, I cannot play in La Liga because it's a slow game and I can't go with that pace.
La Liga is a slow game.
It's a slow game because they are like in the possessive form. We have type of football they play. They play possessive game and then go come. But in Premier League, we move like in a quick way.
Yeah.
The ball can be at the opponent side. Within a minute, it is here switch. That's how it is, and that's my style of play. And I prefer to be playing one of maybe in England. That'll be better for me.
So in the context of it, you want you to mention like five football legends that you know. Five football legends, you know.
I look up onto them. Like Ronaldinho, I think he's very skillful player and he's very good. I like his style of play. Even though I'm skillful, but I'm not all that skillful. I think it's okay for me. I'll pay him there. Like Kaka, I like his style of play. He was also one of the good guys. I think I like Ozil's style of play because I'm not an Arsenal fan, but still I like his style of play. I know what he did.
Yeah.
I'm looking into one player, Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best strikers. I like.
You like?
Yeah, he moved around. I think he moved around. But because now he's old, he can move like that. I think that's some of the strikers. Let me see. African football, let's say Samuel
That's Samuel Jai. He moves around too, I'm sure.
I like how he started playing.
All right, now I'm making a promise. Look at the next season that we're going to play as the Ghana Premier League. I want you to predict the next team that you think is going to win. And when that team wins, I'm going to give you a fresh football boot, professional one, with your socks and your guide. When you come here, we'll talk about it back here. So let's predict the Ghana Premier League. The next going into it, and if you're really following, what team do you think is going to win?
I think a lot of teams have been improving. I support the team, Young Apostles. I think I support that team. But for the league side, I know how they are playing, their style of play. Maybe I don't know whether the tactics, everything's are moving on. I can say the Bibiani Gold Stars may be taking the league next season by good grace because I like their style also. This season they were very good, but due to one reason, they couldn't get the league.
I even thought that they are the people who won the league.
No, it's Medina FC. Yeah, you see, they were very good at it.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. So if somebody want to contact you, want to know you, talk to you on your football terms or any other information, how do they get you? Your handles, at least your social media or your number and anything.
For social media, I don't do much in social media.
Why?
Because in football, I don't. If you're a footballer, I don't follow social media much like that because some things are there. You just have to ignore them. Because you just go check your football highlights, see how the marriage is moving on. Maybe learn some tactics from your phone, social media. We don't look much into that, but still, we have some handles which we will move on with. And I think the only handle is Facebook. You can get me on Facebook. That's the same name Alpeidious. Then you can say my number too. That's where you can also get me.
All right. So drop your number. Maybe somebody somewhere who is an investor, somebody somewhere who loves football, who want to get players around, around, may see you and be like, you know what? Let me call this guy and talk to him and let me see how through him I can get him to how do people get to contact you? Personal number.
Okay, my personal number. I think for the sake of football and people who have maybe interest in me, I don't know who have interest in football. It's a business which move with what having the passion for the person. You can see the person for the first time. I think I will give out my number, which is 0537196065. This is my personal contact. You can call me and get me anytime, any day.
All right, the girls too, you should feel them. I hope you're single.
Wow.
Relationship wise,
Wow, I'm very single.
You are very single.
Very single.
You don't think this video
Because
is
you
going
know
to break
into
somebody's heart and they will
oh
leave you?
you're into football. You don't do much into relationships.
The relationship,
That's
yeah.
you don't have the time for people.
Yeah.
The person think that you don't have time for him. But
Sure.
it's because of what? The training movement, up and down. Maybe have to train your tires, you call me cancer, all that. You think that I don't have time for you. No, I have time for you, but you have to have patience. That's how
Patience. Yeah. So the ladies, if you wanna, you can contact the number, you can work things out, but you have to have patience. Yeah, if you don't have patience, bro, patience is going to pass you. So, bro, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me here. It's ToYou Media. And your final words. What do you have to say to people?
I can say everyone thinking of playing football should have a passion for football.
Passion for football.
Because football is a game that you have to play with the heart, with your mindset that yes, I'm going to win, not with the mindset that I'm going to play.
Defend.
Yes, maybe to play, just to play I have and no. Football, you just need to win. It's a win. If you are moving with you move with the mentality that I must win the game. Yes, you must be disciplined. If you're not disciplined, I think you cannot play football. You must be like time. You have to be moving with your time.
Yeah.
You move with time. Because if they say to start at 3:30, you need to be there like 3:20. So I get yourself dressed and you start your football training. And hard work is one of the things that they do. Like no one will tell you that you should do extra work to gain stamina as a footballer, to gain your confidence. No, no one is telling you that. You have to get your time for yourself. Maybe in the mornings, you have to go for jogging, maybe up hills where there's highland, you go there. If you are into pressing, and every footballer need to do training. Even if you are a goalkeeper, you need to train yourself hard. I think that's some of the things.
I think that is actually much deeper. So thank you for joining. Here is ToYou Media. We hope that for the future or next 10 years to come, you'll be back from your dream team. You come around and we can have a very fruitful conversation. I wish you all the best in your football career. I wish that the training through this and that, you're going to get the attention, you're going to get the playing time, and you're going to get the development that you need, able to join your dream team and play. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for joining in here. That is what we do. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming, bro. Thank you. So here's where we ended the conversation. My name is Malik to you. And yes, his name is Alpeidious, and today we had a conversation with one of the younger stars, as I always told you. So if you're into a footballing, you know how it works now. At least we've given you much information now. See you in my next video. We out for now. Bye bye.